Periscope, online Facebook, online YouTube.
What's up, this Jay-Z.
Hey, yo, this is Eminem.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Drizzy Drake.
Yo, what's up, this is Usher.
This is Big Snoop D-O double G.
Man, it's your boy T Scoop.
You know it's them GS boys.
Yeah, man, it's Spice One.
This is your boy, bad boy Billy Slide.
Hey, yo, wings up. This your boy, Judah the Priest.
Yo, what up? It's the one and only Mercy Lee.
Yo, this your boy, B-Mac Thanks.
That's right, it's your boy, Havoc the Mouthpiece from the South Central Cartel.
This is Steve Arrington, a.k.a. The Invade, only on KFSM Radio.
KSFM Radio.
On KFSM.
KFSM Radio.
KFSM Radio.
On KFSM Radio.
KFSM. It's your radio station. KFSM radio station. KFSM radio station.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? Come on. I know you see me doing my Corona thing because it's going down. And we coming to you live on Celebrity Talk right here, baby, each and every Monday. Please put your hands together for the one and only bad boy Billy Sly. Yeah! How you doing, Ugg, man? I know a lot about you because I have the honor and the privilege of calling you Ugg, so we chop it up on a regular basis. But for those of you who don't really know what's going on, man, take a minute, Ugg, and tell them what's really going on. Who is Bad Billy Sly, and what you got going on today, brother?
Retake.
Come on.
This is your boy, bad boy Billy Slide. That's who I am. I'm a music industry insider. That's what I do.
Come on.
And I try to make sure that artists that are coming up or artists that have had a gold record or platinum can come back and drop it like it's hot. Because ultimately what happens a lot of time, too deep, is a lot of these artists who make it out there in the fame, get the gold, get the platinum. You know, they come back, but they try to come back as an indie artist.
Okay.
And what they don't know about the business disallows them the ability to actually make it back on the charts many times.
Okay.
So I'm here to help them facilitate that. However, I deal with the neophytes as well, the newcomers, the amateurs, those who got something worth listening to.
Okay. Amen. That's what's up. And you do that through multiple ways of media and marketing and business. Slide Jams, Slide Management, Slide Records, Slide Productions. It's really going down. You have a lot of things going on. So you mentioned artists. Let's just talk about that for a little bit. Independent artists that are coming up in the industry today, there's a lot of things they don't know. Copyright, IRSC codes, billboards, and things like that. Take a minute, man, and just, if we could suck some knowledge from you real quick so they could get it from the horse's mouth. What are some of the things that they need to be focusing on and realizing they just can't be artists and be spitting? They need to know about the business.
Okay, so let me slow it down just a little. And let's talk about all those companies and why they all exist.
Okay.
So we have Slide TV. Slide TV is connected to my LLC, Slide Broadcasting TV and Media Network.
Okay.
And what that is for artists who have robust video footage or any type of show that is crowd worthy, to go on there, and it's a VOD, video on demand. Okay. So we have a paywall there for artists to be able to put their movies on there, their music videos on there. I don't just deal with music artists.
Okay.
So once their stuff is on there, their fans can go to Slide TV and watch their program and pay to watch their program, and then we make sure that the artists get their royalties for all the viewers that view their program.
Okay.
So that's Slide TV. Slide Entertainment Records. Yes, I am definitely available and able to give a record deal. We have connections with major labels, so we have the ability to do label to label, and we can pretty much look at possibly anything from $1 million to $2 million for a project if we really decided and felt that an artist had the goods. And we like to test the waters before we actually utilize those particular label-to-label deals.
Okay.
So that's what the label is sitting there for. Sly Entertainment Records, LLC, right out of Georgia. So now let's talk about real quick. So I'm breaking it all down.
Okay.
www.slyjams.com.
Okay.
That's our record store. But that's our distribution hub.
Okay.
So if we have an artist that we feel that deserve an opportunity so that we can test the waters with their music, we will then either by them going to the website and paying for the service of $299.99. We'll supply them with an ISRC code.
Okay.
We will give them a barcode. We will promote them 2 months out before their pre-sale date.
Okay.
And then promote them through their pre-sale period of 2 months. And then we will promote the release date because artists don't know that you need to sell 450 to 500 units before Billboard will take a look at you.
That's right.
So we promote them properly with branding and marketing. That is what all of our companies are all about. And I notice how you eloquently named the show, What Makes Bad Boy Billy Slide Tick.
Okay. Amen. Amen. I like it. Well, I got a hot and heavy tip on how to name that show. So I ain't gonna divulge all of my sources. We'll let you do all that stuff since we got you on today. So we're talking about artists, and let's talk about Sly management and some of the things that people really need to understand in regards to copyrights and IRSC codes. How important is that to the artist to understand what's going on, let alone just having those things in place when they're looking to release an album or a single?
Okay, very good question. As a matter of fact, you pretty much just started at the root of the tree, brother.
Amen.
And I say that because there is a seed, then there's one that needs to be planted, and then the roots need to grow. Yeah, well, that's all in the process of making the music.
Amen.
But when your song is made and you have it in hand and you said, I want the public to hear it, as soon as you made that commitment that you wanted the public to hear it, you also had to make a commitment to yourself to protect your artist.
That's right.
So let's do it this way. If I made a song, I am, in fact, the publisher of that song.
Okay.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I am the publisher of that song. No one can tell me nothing different. No one can tell anyone else anything different theoretically.
Okay.
Notice I said theoretically.
Theoretically, that's right.
Yes, sir. So like when you're in school, like in junior high school, and you are the runt of the class, and people start picking on you, but now you find the biggest dude in the school to be your bully rectifier.
Come on.
And that's what you need the federal government to do. They need to be your bully rectifier.
Wow.
That's where the copyrights come in at.
Okay.
The government end up being literally your big brother, and they will stop anything coming at you. They need to be your bully to take your music from you by getting the copyright done.
Okay.
So that's what the copyright is for. It is to prove that I am the publisher of a certain piece of work.
Okay.
Now, you mentioned ISRC codes.
Mm-hmm.
So ISRC codes come in right in the area of when I am producing the song, and we are now in the process of mastering the song.
Okay.
We put an ISRC code. It's an international code that reports to SoundScan, and Billboard gets their information from them and Sound Exchange. And what happens is now Billboard knows how many spins the music that we put this ISRC code, embedded code inside of the song. They know how many spins we get on various radio stations around the country.
Okay.
So that helps with Billboard to understand how well the music is going. And yes, there will be BDS tracking at that point.
Okay. So that's really like tracking. So being able to track your music, who's spinning it, where it's spinning, and how it's been being played.
Yes.
Okay, that's what's up. All right, that's what's up. That's all. So with slide management, or whatever, which one of your companies, you can tell us which one it is. How does Bad Boy Billy Sly, in your expertise, assist the artists in understanding what's going on? How can you assist artists of understanding how to get their music copywritten and get the IRSC codes and to be able to get placed? What place does your business play in that whole role for artists, independent and majors, that are already out there or trying to redefine themselves?
Okay, so that comes in 3 different ways.
Okay.
One is management, which we run from like the plague. No pun intended.
Okay.
Because Corona is like the plague now.
Amen.
These days. So we try to not to do that. We rather consult.
Okay.
You will get the necessary information from our consulting. But if one would sign up for the distribution with Sly Jams,
Okay.
SLYJAMZ, which is found at www.slyjamz.com. It's our record store.
Right there on the bottom.
Or you can go to the website,
Okay.
which is www. You can also access Sly Jams record store. But before you go to Sly Jams, you can sign up for the promotion where we brand you, market you, put you on the actual record store for pre-sales and pre-promotions and everything else, and also sales that are ready for release immediately. But what we do in the interim is we tell you everything you need in order to prove that you are the owner of the music.
Okay.
So when we're telling you that, and we're making sure that you have your copyrights and your publishing done. So automatically, you just learned, if you did not know, as an artist, that you now need copyrights and publishing.
That's right.
And that would be with BMI or ASCAP. Then we ask you about your ISRC codes, and we ask you about your barcodes, your UPCs. So if you don't have the ISRC codes, we ask you to give us your stems. We'll remaster and put it in.
Okay.
If necessary.
Wow.
But we have a system where we can actually attach it to your music coming right out of our store.
Okay.
So you can get it that way. We also provide you with a barcode. So mind you, we talked about the spins from the ISRC codes being in your music, but we didn't talk about the barcodes.
That's
because
right.
Every time you sell from our store or any other store that we give your music to in our distribution network, now we're reporting to Billboard how much music you sold as well.
Okay.
And those other stores are reporting the same.
Okay.
And they do that with that same barcode because you want to keep that barcode for all your distribution. Now, you also want to keep the same ISRC code for that same song. No matter what you do with that song, if it remains in the way you delivered it first, you keep the same ISRC code all the time, everywhere. And if you do a remix, that's when you actually change the ISRC code to a new ISRC code, but an ISRC code for that remix, and it stays with that remix for the eternity of its life.
Okay. Okay.
So these are things that people learn about as they are given the distribution deal on our record store or through our consulting or through our management. And obviously, we teach while giving record deals, whether it's an independent record deal or a label-to-label record deal.
Okay. So how would an artist get on Billboard? If I'm not working with Bad Boy Billy Sly, I mean, it appears like to be almost impossible unless I know somebody and I'm connected with somebody that has the tools and the information to get me there. How does one get onto Billboard? Do you know what some of the requirements are that people have to really understand, and why pre-sales and not just dropping your music on any social platform, publishing it, can hurt your ability to get onto Billboard?
Absolutely. Great question, Too Deep. Okay, so a lot of people are so anxious about letting the world know what they just created. And I get it.
Yep.
I get it. But as soon as you release it to the public, with an ISRC code embedded, Billboard now knows that your music has been exposed to the public.
Mm.
So if you do that, then you ruined your chances of getting on Billboard in the first place.
Okay.
Now, how not to make that mistake and still let the world know about your music? Well, that's where the branding comes in at. That's where the marketing comes in at. Because after you've made your song and you have an ISRC code and a barcode dedicated to that work,
Mm-hmm.
you need to do the branding, the marketing, and distribute all that advertisement without putting the music out there.
Okay.
You have to let them know it's coming.
That's right.
You have to find your public. They have to fall in love with you,
Wow.
the artist, first.
Okay.
And if you are an artist who made it already and making a comeback, then they have already fell in love with you. Now you just need to regroup your fans back up and let them know, here you come again.
Okay.
Now, ultimately, mind you, the ISRC code and the barcode are in place here at this point.
Okay.
Copyrights have been taken care of. Publishing is done.
Hmm.
So the only thing left is your music getting out to the public.
Hmm.
So we did the promotions. We did the marketing. But you only have 1 week, just 1 week, to get your music sold from 450 to 500 units.
Wow.
Before they're interested in looking at you for Billboard.
Okay.
Now,
Wow.
that's just if they want to look at you.
Mm.
So it behooves you to work your butt off to get popular, real popular,
Mm-hmm.
so that Billboard now sees that not only did you sell the minimum required, but you surpassed it, and on your release date, the actual release date, all the pre-sales are legally able to be counted.
Wow. Okay.
So you only have that
Wow.
1 week to sell 450 to 500.
Okay.
But if you sold in 2 months 450, 500, 600 units, as soon as we hit the button, literally the button,
Mm-hmm.
to reach you on Slide Jam's record store, we report to Billboard how many pre-sales you actually sold prior to your release
Wow.
date.
Okay.
And then go and you add that to your 1 week that you have to sell more, and those are the numbers they use to determine whether they want you on Billboard.
Okay. All right. Amen. Wow. That's deep. I'd like to send a shout out to everybody that's joining us. We are live on Facebook Live. We are live on YouTube Live. We are live on Periscope. You can go right to the website. Come on, tell them where the website they can go get it, boss man.
Absolutely. You can go to www.slytv.live.
That's right.
/SLY-JAMZ.
All right. That's it, Slide Jams, baby. Go to the website, check us out. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with us on the Facebook. Make sure you like it, sharing, shelling, tell a friend to tell a friend. We got Bad Boy Billy Sly on the line right here for Celebrity Talk. Thank you for everybody that's on our YouTube Live. Make sure you subscribing, baby. Subscribe, because we got celebrities coming every week. So I just got to ask you, man, Bad Boy Billy Sly, where did you get that name from? That's kind of scary, and it really gets to the point. Tell us, what gives you the name Bad Boy Billy Sly? What makes Bad Boy Billy Sly?
That's funny. You may ask me that question. So at 8 years old, I got punched in the nose in elementary school.
Okay.
So my brother had to sneak me to the gym at 24th and Master Street, where champions like Morris Garris, Choo Choo Charlie Brown.
Wow.
We had David Reed, who you may remember from 1988 Olympics, gold medalist. We had Boogaloo Brown, Andre Sharp. We had some amazing boxers come out of there.
Okay.
And I boxed with just about all of them.
Wow.
I sparred with just about all of them. And I started that boxing at 9 years old.
Okay. Wow.
So I started knocking down everything on 2 feet that was in my weight class and beyond.
Come
at
on.
9. And then all of a sudden, I went from Billy at 8 years old with the busted nose to Bad Boy Billy Sly.
Wow. Come
I carried that name over into the entertainment industry because I thought the name was still cool enough to do entertainment, and that's how I kept the name going all these years.
Wow. Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, I know that you're a very humble man, only because I know you behind the scenes, but you real strict and to the point about needs to be done. But for some of the people who really don't understand the magnitude of your celebrity, the magnitude of who you are, and how important it is to listen to what you're saying, do you mind just telling us some of the people that you work with? I mean, I could go down the list of just the people that you've connected me with and helped our radio station be connected with, like Kumo D and things like that. Can you tell us some of the people that you have worked with that says that I'm the celebrity and you really need to hear what I'm saying to you?
Absolutely. Being a music industry insider, I get the privilege of working with people in different facets, and many of those scenarios are non-disclosure. However, I've been in public with them in actual events, so I still get the opportunity to talk about people I worked with, even though I can't get into the depth of the stuff that we've done together, because the behind-the-scenes work that I've done is tremendous.
Okay.
And it's in depth, and it has a lot to do with breaking artists and re-breaking artists. It goes deep.
Okay.
But the public has seen me working with Kumo D, Dougie Fresh, Big Daddy Kane.
Come on.
I've booked those guys for years. H-Town, Tony Gilmore, a.k.a. Philadelphia known as Tony G. I managed Tony G back in the day.
Wow.
So I have worked on Spelvins with Patti LaBelle. I've done many things. Melba Moore. I work with Donna Linton, who is the original singer of the Charlie's Angels song of the TV show Charlie's Angels.
Wow.
We put together a nice press kit for her when she came back to the States. I worked with Khalila Ali, Muhammad Ali's wife.
That's crazy.
And the list just goes on and on and on. I mean, I want to jump around a little bit, but I've worked with so many artists. Pop the Ripper. It's a long list. And Master Ace.
Come on.
Forgot. Criss Cross.
Come on.
I mean, this stuff just started to pop back in my head now.
Right.
A question I wasn't prepared for.
Come on.
And so many more. And I'm looking forward to working with only a handful more before I retire in the next 5 years or so. So those next 5 years are dedicated mostly to the amateur artists that are trying to learn how to break in and get the right information and find the right career track to be on.
Amen. There's not a lot of people like you out there because this game, especially the music industry, is just full of sharks. And if you bleeding in the water, the sharks will come. And when I say bleeding, I mean if you got a product, if you're hot and your music sounds good, believe you me, the sharks are coming around. So we praise you and we thank you for being as honest and humble and the type of person that you are, that the Lord has blessed you to be, because we don't find a lot of people like you that are willing to give the information. Say, hey, I have the information. I'm going to charge you for it because I'm going to make sure you do it right. But here's the information. Let's do it right. So we thank you very much for doing that.
My pleasure.
Let's move away from music for a minute because there's so many facets. I saw a commercial that was advertising the mask. So that you're digging in. I mean, you have your toes in everything. You know how they say, dang, you put your foot in it. Bad Boy Billy Fly put his foot, his leg, half of his arm, this is just in everything. You shot the commercial. How was it like? So in so many facets are going on. Let's just go over to video for a minute. You have your families involved. I've seen movies that you produce with your wife and your children. I mean, tell us a little bit about your movie experience and how that's moving you in the industry today.
Well, back in, I guess, 93, I got more and more into the movie side.
Okay.
But in 86, I had my own TV show back in Philadelphia, Greater Media Cable. It was on the Access Channel. I was working with a lady who calls herself back then. I don't know if she still does now. Elohim.
Okay.
And she had a show on Channel 7. So I would produce her show and produce my show at the same time. Now, Channel 7 was an actual station in Philadelphia that was accessible by regular TV. And I was on Channel 69, which I was on Greater Media Cable TV.
Okay.
Needless to say, I made money hand over fist. I had The Flow, which is FLO, one of my earlier groups, hip-hop groups that we were on tour and lighting up all around the city and in Jersey and getting out there.
Wow.
And in the meantime, that's around in the 80s, early 80s. Now, as time moved on, I went to both channels. I went to Channel 7 as well and had my show there.
Okay.
I had to drop what I was doing with the Elohim show, and Sly Entertainment Records, TV and radio had to do what it had to do. We just had to do it. So we got that bigger and bigger and bigger. Before you know it, I was also spinning music, and I was getting popular and popular and popular. And ultimately, that's where my love started, because I knew that I was on to something.
Amen.
Then, fast forward back to 93, there was a movie producer who pretty much got me back into filming, because I put it on the side for a moment because I was dealing with production and my record label and promoting at nightclubs that I owned and was a part of, and booking major groups around the country coming into Marlton, New Jersey. Matter of fact, commercials went something like, "This is your boy, Bad Boy Billy Sly. I got Doug E. Fresh performing live only at the Warehouse, 2000 East, Lincoln Drive. Clink, 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 Sly Entertainment Production." So, I did all my radio commercials and everything else.
Okay.
So, ultimately, when I realized I had the radio golden voice and I didn't look too bad in front of a camera, I started getting more and more and more into acting. And then I got casted for Boys to Men music video. At the time, that was Thank You.
Okay.
And I ended up getting cut on the cutting floor, so I never seen myself in the goddamn video, but I was there and I got paid for it.
Right.
You start those more things.
It worked.
I was in a lot of independent films and commercials and print magazines, working with Mike Lehman casting at the time. And I never lost the ability of wanting to evolve. So I started shooting again, but I started shooting music videos.
Okay.
So that kept me fresh when it came to behind the camera. I realized I was very good at it. I've been a part of some very major scenarios relative to videos and commercials. And before you know it, in 2016, just to make sure I had all the goods, I went back to college at the New York Film Academy in South Beach. And then I started in the movies LLC. Hurricane Irma jacked me up. I came here to ATL 3 years early because of Irma destroying everything I had, except for my equipment that I use today and then some. And now I am the rightful founder and owner, and proudly, of Sly Broadcasting TV and Media Network, Sly Entertainment Records, Sly Jams Record Store, and a few more things that I can't mention right now.
Amen.
And that's how I got into the movie and TV industry.
That's what's up. For everybody, if you on the Facebook Live, feel free. We are live right here with the one and only Bad Boy Billy Sly, baby. Leave a comment, ask a question, let us know what's really good with you. We are live on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Live on Periscope, live on Facebook, and live on Sly TV, baby. SlyTV.live. Make sure you go and check it out. See what we got going on in the store. It's amazing. And if you're an artist, you need to be on Sly Jams. I'm telling you, you need to be on Sly Jams. We're here with Bad Boy Billy Sly, the one and only, man. Give it up one time. So,
well, I'm going to bring you home.
Okay, come on.
So the commercials you talked about was me realizing that Corona has put its big foot in my way because we couldn't do exactly what we want to do. We're stuck.
Yes.
And I was like, I have to find a cast in order to get some of these commercials out there. So we just so happened to be an advocate of trying to save lives as well. So we ordered masks. and we advertised those masks on SlyTV.live as well. But I found my cast to shoot the commercial. We even had some fun with it.
Come on.
Because all the stars
ninja.
around the country are doing it from home.
That's right.
Even some of the major talk shows, the cast are at home.
That's right.
And I said, you know what? My kids have been acting, and we've been doing these conservatories and teaching other people how to act, along with my wife. I said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put them in the commercials for the masks that we sell.
Okay.
And then I just had this tip about racism. I wanted to attack racism.
Okay.
So Ironheart is the movie you're talking about. I
Yes.
just shot a few weeks ago, right here at my home, literally, with my wife, my two daughters. And Ironheart is eye, mind, heart. And racism is something that a person has to share the opinion of a group. So I decided to tackle racism so people can't hide behind the word anymore.
Okay, come
Because
on.
when we call a person a racist, and they say, I'm not a racist because I don't share.
I'm not a racist. I got a black friend.
Well, yeah, that's my heart is basically saying you may not be a racism, but you might be diseased with the Ironheart disease.
Damn it.
If the eyes see something different from you and your mind tell you it's bad because it's not yours, your heart kicks in, and before you know it, all three working together, you dislike someone just because of their color, their origin, or what have you. If you don't want it to be, if you don't want to be called racist, and you're hiding behind the word because it truly means you have to share the opinion of a group of people, and you're claiming I don't share an opinion, then guess what? You're an Ironheart disease individual at this point because your eyes and your mind is seeing it culminated in your heart, and there's nothing but rottenness going on in there. So it's the Ironheart disease. So if they say I'm not a racist, then they're a disease-done Ironheart person.
They got the Ironheart. They got the Ironheart.
I made the movie with my kids and my wife.
All right. Shouts out to Mama and the kids because they working it out. If you haven't seen the movie, you got to check it out. He's got the movie that's out, man, and it's crazy. Your daughters are just amazing actors. I loved every minute of it. It was great. I'm gonna just tell them that it's maybe not for kids because Bad Boy Billy Sly's a gangster at some point and he got his shirt off. So if you're looking to see Bad Boy Billy Sly with his shirt off, I got the movie for you, baby. It is going down. Listen, you are very passionate about a lot of things, man. I've worked with you specifically on bullying. We're working on different things like with oh God, don't forget the name of it. Let's not talk about that just yet because that's still kind of upcoming right now. Let's talk about bullying.
I got you.
We did some work with a major celebrity, and you already know who I'm talking about, Kung Fu Joe, man, 4-time world champion.
Yes, sir.
How do you involve yourself with the community when it comes to those different things, especially that you're so passionate about, like the Ironheart and with bullying and things like that? How are some of the things that people can understand what you have going on, and how can they be involved with that?
Okay, so Ernest Hart and I, we got connected by a colleague, and you know him because he's part of Sly as well. That's Kerwin A. Williams.
Yeah, shout out to Kerwin.
Shouts out to K. Yeah,
shout out to Kerwin. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure he's out there watching. And he brought Ernest Hart to the table, and we got to know each other really well, just to find out that we had a lot of similarities.
Okay.
We share the fighting abilities, although he was a world champion 4 times over. His fighting was done in the ring and in the streets of the projects. My fighting was done in the ring, in the streets in Afghanistan, Iraq, and Syria.
Amen.
So we both, I guess, can consider ourselves somewhat contenders in many ways when it comes to the fight game.
Okay.
And I give him his kudos for the championships that he's earned.
Okay.
I'm still alive with all fingers and toes. So as far as I'm concerned, I was a champion too because I made it home alive.
Amen.
But
come on.
All said and done, we've designed a situation where we're able to communicate with the public about how to avoid being kidnapped. And that's one of the things that he and I work on just about every week, trying to get the information out there because a lot of people are getting kidnapped and they're being put on human trafficking situations. and their organs are being harvested by people when they literally cut you open and take your heart, your kidneys, and things like that out of you while you're alive.
Yeah.
So it's a bad world we live in, and this is one of the things that I participate in order to try to preserve our humanity as best I can, and that's all I got to give.
Okay. Amen. Now we'll get off topic just a little bit because what's trending right now is Corona. It's really going down. It's rough. It's hot out here for a pimp. Pimps can't be on the streets with their chicks. I mean, it's just crazy out here. So when we stop for a minute, and for all of our listeners, if you have any questions, please make sure that you type them into the comment box, and we'll make sure that we get to them. You got the mask that you're advertising. And this is just a little off topic from the music industry, but what's your opinion? Because I want my Trump money. I don't know. I might even vote for that fool if I open up my bank account one day and there's some extra money in that joint. What's your opinion? Just a little off topic. We won't get too deep into the politics, but how the society is being treated today and how society is actually reacting to what's going on. Just your personal opinion on that.
Okay, so I am definitely not an advocate for Trump. I'm just putting it out there. However, I'm just being real. I have to say that his team, though they're a little slow behind the moves they're making, and I think they should have moved a little faster, they are making some solid moves relative to individuals' safety concerning the coronavirus. I feel that they came up with some very, very smart suggestions. And if they didn't come up with them themselves, it wasn't that they were incapable of finding good information, because the social distancing is a good idea. The mask, they're good. Mm-hmm. It stops you from sneezing on people. Mm-hmm. It blocks you from heavy droplets going into your nose and mouth. But what gets you with the mask is that if you touch where the corona could possibly be,
yes,
and you take it off and then later touch your face, well, you just gave yourself the corona dummy. So, yeah, that's pretty much how that goes. But we are selling the carbon fiber mask, because the carbon fiber mask catches all that crap before it hits your face. It also catches it on the inside before it would come out and hit someone else. So that's why we're selling the carbon fiber. It's a comfortable mask as well. So I talked a little bit about the administration. I talked a little bit about the safety and things that they came up with. The stimulus money. Mm-hmm. Those who expect to get stimulus money have to file either 2018 and 2019 taxes in order to get that money. Forgive me, but it's a certain amount relative to 90,000+, where after a certain amount in the high 90s, you become ineligible. But it starts at a certain point where they take $5 per every $100 that you make over the amount that you are allotted to make.
That's right.
And you'll get that stimulus money up to that level. So that's something you want to definitely consider. Filing those taxes, get the stimulus money, because it can keep the playing field kind of even to what it kind of was. Really, it gives you maybe 2 months if you got a good employer who also watches out for you.
That's right.
It might give you 2 months being somewhat stable, and then getting the unemployment that you need. I know some people, if they're doing it right and they do a furlough instead of a layoff.
That's right.
They're getting anywhere from $900 to over a few $1,000s per week.
That's right. That's right.
So those are some of the things that I've been keeping up with. I've had to keep up with it. Being a business, thank God I do more contractors than I do employees. But those are the things I had to keep up with as a business and as a citizen.
Okay, that's what's up. So, as a small business, they've also offered small business loans and different things like that. Me, myself, I've thought about it, but in the end, a loan is a loan is a loan, and you still have to pay it back. Some small business aren't in a position, and they may say, oh, well, if I just get this little loan, especially artists. I've spoken with a lot of artists that have legally gone through the process of creating a production company, and they believe that they may qualify for these loans, but they're not making the revenue on top. And how dangerous is that to take a loan like that if you're already not bringing in the capital to then owe the government? Because they're going to want their money back. They coming back for their money.
Well, this is true. First off, these are businesses that actually can prove that they have a payroll and other, scenarios that they are showing that they make money in the first place.
Okay.
And then they have to have a business plan so that they can approach a bank in order to show them what they've been trying to accomplish, but they had to have positive revenue in order to make the loan actually exist in the first place.
Okay.
If they don't have those elements, you're not getting that loan. And if you're a new business, you're not getting that loan.
That's right.
So you would have had to have shown a history of bringing in income in order to make that happen.
All right. That's what's up. Amen. 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 So we're going to get off the politics things. I want my Trump money. It's almost like the equivalent of 40 acres and a mule. Well, you're not going to get 40 acres. You're not going to get a mule, but we could give you some goat's milk to help keep you afloat. So give me my Trump money. I want my Trump money. Listen, so if I can't get my Trump money, I'm an artist. I'm out here, and you have Slide Jams. Slide Jams is a music store. It's like, to me, like, it's different than Tidal, because Tidal's really not a music store. It's bigger than CD Baby. I mean, give us a little bit of insight about Slide Jams and how that not only impacts you and everything that you do as part of your business, but how it helps the independent artists because some of the opportunities that they have.
It's an integral part of assisting an artist to have leverage.
Okay.
Leverage. Artists today, they focus on only the social media. They got so buck wild with social media that they forgot or haven't even had an opportunity to learn what's important to the industry because they rebelled themselves against the industry. It's kind of like saying anti-disestablishmentarianism. I'm against the establishment. But the very establishment that they're acting like they're against, they're hoping to be noticed in the social media arena and then picked up by the exact industry that they call themselves rebelling against. So in order to get picked up by that industry, you have to get Billboard. You have to get a Grammy. You have to get into some of the scenarios that the industry respect, aside from social media. The industry is looking to social media to see what your worth is to the public, but they're not giving you true respect unless you hit the charts.
That's it.
So our store is dedicated to helping you hit the charts by putting you on a proper career path and make you like a kid with $1 in their pocket, the freaking dollar putting a hole in it, and they got to go buy some candy. Slow your roll. Let your music get promoted properly.
Come on.
Then do pre-sales. Give yourself some time to make some sales. Make that 450 to 500 sales, hopefully from the pre-sales if you can. Get popular. Keep getting popular. Keep putting out singles every 2 months. Keep going through the process of the pre-sales and keep trying to get popular. There's more to it than that. And this is why you have to come on board to get the whole kit and caboodle.
Come on.
And once we can hopefully get you on Billboard, now you have leverage to negotiate who you think you are at that point.
Amen. Amen. That's what's up. We're going to go back to the Corona thing just for a second because my man Jameson Myers, he moving around. I know he's in North Carolina now, and I think he in Minnesota. He wants to know, he says, how much are the carbon fiber masks, if you know a price on those, and how effective are they in collecting the virus? And how often do you have to change them? And how does the mask retain its effectiveness? Because I know that you work with some of those masks, and can you give us any insight on that just to go back to that?
Yeah, at Slide slytv.live. That's slytv.live. That is the actual website. If you go there, you will find the mask on there. They're carbon fiber masks. They will catch whatever's coming at you. They will catch whatever you're spewing out. Just be smart enough to grab the mask in an area like behind the ear when you're pulling it off of you.
Okay.
Don't grab it in the front where you might have had the virus hit the front of your face, and now you put your fingers all on it, and then you forget and you go to a restaurant and you eat the sandwich
Picking
and you
your
put
nose.
it right back in your mouth.
Or you're picking your
now
nose.
you gave yourself the corona.
Damn it.
Now, I got some remedies for people who are, unfortunately, in the crosshairs of someone sneeze or cough.
Okay.
It is and it isn't airborne. So it will stay in the air for a few moments, 25 minutes in some cases. Most of the sneezing and stuff is heavy droplets, though. So they kind of come out and drop right to the floor.
Mm-hmm.
But in the interim, if you take a blow dryer and a squirt bottle, squirt your face, keep it moist, blow the hot air up your nose. The coronavirus cannot survive with certain temperatures. This is one of the reasons why your body is capable of fighting some viruses, because your body temperature being at 93, blah, 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 97, blah, 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 your body is actually fighting viruses because your own body temperature kills viruses because they can't handle the heat in your body.
Okay.
But this coronavirus is brutal. So it can handle your normal heat. It most of the time cannot handle the extra heat that a blow dryer that you use for your hair would offer while letting that stream of air, that hot air, go up your nose where your sinuses are, so to kill the virus.
Okay.
Now, one would say, okay, so where does the virus go from there? Well, let me go to another realm real fast first. So that's the part that may have gotten up your nose. Now, you don't want to burn your freaking nose with the hair dryer. You feel me?
Put my fingers in my mouth. Oh, no.
Let it go up there. Squirt your face. Keep it moist. Let it get up there and cook that virus and kill it. Now,
hand sanitizer.
Alkaline water. 2 part lemon, 1 part water. 2 part lemon juice, 1 part water. So 2 teaspoons lemon, 1 teaspoon water. Swallow it. As it goes to the back of your throat, alkaline water attacks the coronavirus. Now, this is the thing. So you have corona in your sinuses. You have corona in the back of your throat or what have you. You attack it with alkaline water and hot moisture, hot water. Keep on drinking hot stuff all day. That extra heat kills the virus because the virus can handle certain temperatures.
Okay.
Up here in the sinuses, as you're blowing it, it's going to go down the back of your sinuses and it's going to eventually end up in your stomach. The coronavirus cannot fight your stomach acid.
Wow. Okay.
So if you can get that virus before it actually get into your lungs, to drop down the back of your throat and to drink that water and have it drop down into your stomach, both back to your throat, down into your stomach, and then the back of your throat down into your stomach, from your sinuses to there and from your back of your throat to there.
Okay.
Your stomach acids will generally beat the daylights out of the corona, and it has no survival rate. So these are some of the things that I've learned about the virus. But once you get into your lungs, it's a whole different story.
Okay.
It's a whole different level of fighting, and now it's your body trying to go to work with its white blood cells.
So it's the mask, the carbon fiber mask. Are those reusable? Is it a one-time use? How does that work?
The carbon fiber mask is very similar to a filter you would use in a car.
Okay.
It catches all the dirty stuff, whether it's coming out of you or going into you.
Okay.
So it catches the dirty stuff. It is reusable, but it's a very delicate mask when you wash it.
Mm.
But it's made in this way in order to be effective. But when you wash it, you are causing it to be a little weaker until it dries.
Okay.
Sterile. And you definitely want to do some soap in your hands and scrub the suds in the mask, not the soap in the mask.
Okay.
You have to handle it delicately when it's wet. When it's dry, it works like a champion, goes back on your face, you're good to go, and bingo, you continue to fight this virus. We give you $5.25 per mask. It's a minimum of 3 masks that you have to purchase, and you use them literally about 3 to 5 times per mask.
Okay, that's what's up. Amen. Shouts out to my man J-Mo, J Worldwide. I see you, Don, Antoine. I see everybody that's tuning in. Everybody on the Facebook, on the YouTube Live, on the Periscope. If you're just tuning in, we are live right here on Celebrity Talk with the one and only Bad Boy Billy Slide, baby. Listen, man, we kind of went all the way up one side of the mountain, came all the way down the other side of the mountain, and we still haven't touched even a pinnacle of what you're really doing for the community, for the artists, for the actors, for the dancers, for the singers that are out there today trying to make themselves relevant in the industry. Let's just talk about your production company just for a little bit. So you're producing movies, you're producing commercials. How do people get involved with that? If I'm looking to shoot a music video or if I need a commercial for my company, how do I work with you on that?
Well, the great thing about it is to the slytv.live. Generally, we'll have everything that we're working on for the season.
Okay.
So sometimes we vary in what we will and will not be working on.
Okay.
Generally, if it's on the website, we're doing it. So
Okay.
if you need those services that you find at www.slytv.live and you peruse through the whole site, I am certain if you're an artist and you watch this episode right here of Celebrity Talk, you probably have an idea of what you need to do for yourself. And once you take that idea and discover what we're offering on www.slytv.live, you will probably find a product on there that you realize you need.
Okay.
One of the important things that we really focus on, 2D, is that everyone can't afford Billy Sly.
Okay.
So, if you don't have $50,000 to $100,000, you probably can't afford Billy Sly. But what I do with these programs, especially for neophytes, and for those who don't know, that means beginner, we make it affordable for them to accomplish the same goals as major artists.
Okay.
But see, I have clients such as major artists, so I can't be turned around giving the major artists the discount that I give the neophyte.
They got the they need that Trump money. They need that slide money. They need to pay that slide money.
That's the thing.
Okay.
So that's what we're doing on all the programs we're running, and you can find those programs on Slide.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Now, you're also a producer. I mean, we could do this all night long. You're a producer. We played a little bit of music, man, that you've been working with. I heard a sneak peek of a new jam that you got going on with Pop the Ripper. I mean, if they don't know who Pop the Ripper is, they need to Google him or something. How is it? I mean, how do you maintain? Listen, here's going to be the question. How important is it that your family supports what you got going on with so much that you got going on with the record company, the jams company, producing movies and music? How important is it to have a strong structure, not only of a family unit that supports what you're doing, but friends and associates like myself or Kerwin? Shouts out to Kerwin again. I see you, big baby. And some of the other people that you're working with in the industry, because it's a lot of snakes in the grass out there.
There are a lot of snakes in the grass. I pride myself for not using foul language.
Amen.
But back in the day, when I first was up and running, Sly Entertainment Records stood for the sly way around all the bullshit in the music industry.
Come on.
And I'm only quoting my history.
Okay.
I'm not trying to glorify the language of profanity, but I'm only explaining my quotes from the past. As time moved on, it became Sly Entertainment is the music industry a way around all the BS in the music industry. It meant the same dang thing, but I'm just saying, I tried to take off the profanity.
Okay.
Right now, I don't need to rely on the BS or the bullshit word.
Okay.
Everyone who knows of Sly and who knows me know that I'm an honest company, and I wake up every day to bring value to people's lives.
Amen.
So when you have that kind of commitment internally with a family that lives with you, you need most of the time the support of that family to back you in everything you are doing. Now, the funny thing is, I'm grown enough to know that I'm doing grown things.
Okay.
So everyone isn't going to agree with what a grown person's decisions are. So there are times when family may even disagree with what you may or may not be doing.
Okay.
And this is where I learned how to simply say, I love my family. It's great to have their support when it's there. However, I can care less if I have the support of my family, because I must function in this way, because I'm living at a higher echelon in this industry than my family's mentality is, and they would not begin to understand the moving parts that I have to deal with in order to accomplish my goal of bringing value to artists' lives every day.
Okay.
And then I cut that off, and I give my family time, and they get what they deserve from me, the husband and the father.
Amen. That's what's up. Shouts out to Marcella. I see you out there, Mama Louisiana in the building. Share. Like. Make sure you're subscribing to the YouTube channel if you on the YouTube Live, if you on the Periscope Live, if you are on the Facebook Live. Follow your boy Too Deep. I'm Too Deep. There's a lot who want to be me, but there's only one me. I'm Too Deep. I am TOODEEP. Or follow us on KFSM Radio, 24-hour streaming BDS radio station right here, big baby. KFSMradio.net, man. You can get us 24-hour programming. We're doing interviews with independent artists, celebrities, as we got the one and only Bad Boy Billy Sly, baby. Now, I have to pay some bills, man, and I know how this works. So if I could, I just need to stop that interview for just a moment. This will be about a minute and a half almost. Let me pay a bill real quick. When I come back, we'll chop it up just a little bit more. I won't take too much more of your time tonight. We good with that, boss?
I'm good with that. It's not your fault that
okay, we're gonna pay this. I'm gonna cut you loose. We're gonna pay this bill. We'll be right back. Thank you. We'll be right back, y'all. We come pay this bill.
Billy Sly and Sly Jam's record store is here, baby. Just heard Jive from the Everybody album, and now classics about to punch in between the eyes. Sly Jam's music is throwing down. New artists, old artists, everybody about to get lit. I'm talking Brandon Bader lit on Sly Jam's music record store, right here on Sly Jam's music record store. And tell your local artists we putting them on too. Check out this hot new music at SLYJAMZ.com. SLYJAMZ.com. Sly Jam's record store. Get back to big business. We got Pop the Ripper, and Pop the Ripper is about to give you more.
My cage is open and I'm barking like a big dog. Straight fire, man, that's all I can give y'all. Cause I ain't playing with it. Any mic can get it. They heard me spit and call me Ripper, cause that's how I did it.
Report to...
Yeah, we are back. You know what's going down in the town, baby. Shout out to my man. Oh, wait a minute. Y'all probably can't hear me with that thing on. And it's hard to breathe. That's one thing with these masks. Listen, it's going to restrict your breathing. But if it is, then you know it's working. Listen, y'all, I know that y'all, it's tough staying inside because y'all used to going outside, and I'm a grown man. I'll do whatever I want. Stay in the house. Go out as little as possible. If you have to go out, make sure you're going through the back door, not the normal front door, disinfecting stuff. And I know it's hard to get it, fam. I know it's hard to get it, but be diligent. Shouts out to my man Tai out there in Washington, man. Washington in the building doing big things. We are live right here on Celebrity Talk with the one, the only bad boy Billy Sly, baby. Listen, man. For those people who are just tuning in, man, just tell us one more time a little bit about who you are, boss, and how they can really get at you, the website and the social media, because you're doing it. You're blowing it up. You're blowing the whole thing out of proportion right now.
Well, you know, give me 1 second. First of all, it's not a me thing.
Okay.
For those who don't know, you are an integral part of Sly. Smoke is an integral part of Sly. Mr. Worldwide Don Johnson,
come on,
is trying to Sly
Don
as well.
Johnson,
in-house producer, and
yes,
we're making music for the world, as they say. So it's not just a me thing.
Okay.
I found
everybody about to get lit. I'm talking Brandon Bailey lit on Slide Jazz Music Record Store.
I think your TV's playing there. There we go. Listen, I'm really loving it. I'm having a good time with it because I can see myself in the back of your TV, and I'm like, yo, I'm live on TV right now. I normally don't get to see that, so I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a good time with it, but you good. You good.
So, in a nutshell, you know, I found a handful of people.
That might be me that time. I think that was me that time. It don't want to stop.
It's infected.
It's infected. It's got to play. Put it out.
So you have to use earplugs with the sound thing. It's like,
yeah, right.
So, in a nutshell, it's you guys having the ability to ascertain the concept of where we're going and understanding the roadmap that we all collectively got together and pieced together mile by mile, inch by inch.
Come on.
But we're in that topographical scenario. We're in that helicopter looking down, so we know where we're going and how we get in there before we even start our journey.
Amen.
So this is why we are successful, not just we, because I do that with all of you. Whatever part you play, this is why we're successful, because you got the vision. You're in a helicopter with me.
Amen.
Looking down, seeing the whole entire ground and the terrain, knowing where we're going and seeing what we have to go through to get there. And that's how we do what we do. So it's just as much of an applause for you as it is for myself for the success that I'm having with my brand.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I'm honored to be a part of that, because if people don't know, it's like an amazing opportunity to be able to work with someone like yourself that's willing to give the knowledge. And for a person that's willing to work and to learn, the knowledge just keeps on overflowing. I mean, I've got books on top of books, on top of papers, that every time we're on a conversation, that I'm taking all of these notes and I'm making sure that I'm completely understanding what's going on and how the business is to be run to be successful, because you've made it successful. And I can see the success on my end as well, just because of my affiliation with you and being able to work the plan that you're giving us. So we really applaud you and thank you for all of your information, knowledge, and power, brother. Yes, yes, yes. So what's the easiest way for an artist, and this is just a question that came in, what's the easiest way for an artist to get on Sly Jams? Go to the record store, go to the website. What do they need to have with them in hand if they want to be a part of Sly Jams?
Well, there's three ways really to do that.
Okay.
The easiest and quickest way is to pay $299.99.
Okay.
And make sure that they did not release that music in any fashion whatsoever so that we can put it on there correctly and try to get them to Billboard. That is our goal with the record store, is to try to get artists on Billboard.
Come on.
Not that we won't take music and put it on there that they've already had an opportunity to, get SoundScan numbers and they didn't make it and we're still selling them.
Okay.
Yeah, we will do that. But the objective is to get them on Billboard. And that's the main objective. So they can pay the $299.99 and we will get them started as long as the music belongs to them. Consulting, that's pretty expensive.
Okay.
Like I said, you're looking at anywhere from $50,000 to $100,000, and we will consult you to death. If you don't have the budget to be consulted, or you don't have the budget after paying for consulting, then you're probably not going to want to pay for consulting.
Okay.
Because if you pay us for consulting and you don't have no budget to do what you need to get done, then we're consulting you by just simply telling you what you should have did, but you don't got no more money left to get it done.
Hey, man, that makes sense.
So you might not want to go that route if you can. Now, we have a special show on Sunday.
That's right.
Wow.
Wow.
You win. And that's it in a nutshell.
That's
you
right.
Put the music on Wow right here on your show, and we give you 45 seconds of spin. And if something miraculous happens in those 45 seconds, we might turn around and give you some more attention. However, all you have to do is spend the introductory fee, because it's only $10 right now.
That's right.
But you spend your $10, get put in front of the line of all the artists, and we get emailed like crazy, especially through the week, and then we start that list.
Yeah.
You pay the $10, we put you in front of the list. And then we listen to your whole entire track. But we do that for those who pay the $10, because literally we are going to then really pay attention to your track and decide whether we want to give you that deal or not.
Okay. That's what's up. Amen.
And then that is a way to get on.
Okay.
That's a way to be put on. So those are the three ways to do it, my friend.
All right. That's what's up. And I really appreciate, I love the show. Again, it's on every Sunday from 4 to 6 right now. Man, listen, it's called Wow. We only win, so you only win, with me and my man Smoke. But look, man, I'm telling you, if y'all think this man is working right here, the emails be flooded. We're looking at 30 to 50 emails easy, man, each week. And we've only been running for the first 2 weeks. So I'm almost, even though I'm out for the artist, I can't wait till the price go up just a little bit, because maybe the submissions will slow down, but I'm pretty sure that they won't. But we have an action-packed show that's 2 hours easy, man, of just straight bangers. We got some real good music that came in on Sunday. So some of the things that we're offering, like our distribution deals, placement in a record store, and you know where I'm segueing right to? Slide Plastic Tracks. Tell me something about Slide Plastic Tracks, because that right there is innovative, and that's changing the world. That's going to change the world of music today.
Slide Plastic Tracks. It's a new concept for music. The banking industry uses the technology to reach certain bank accounts and things like that via your devices.
Okay.
We use the same technology. We call it Slide Plastic Tracks because it's your music and it's accessible. You can access it. It's accessible through a plastic card. It's the size of a credit card. And we put your music in a cloud. The card itself has a wind-up antenna. So it communicates with your phone or your device. You tap the back of your phone, and the music instantaneously pops up on your telephone by simply tapping the back of your phone. Now, what happens then, you hit launch, and you can download whatever music you want that's in the cloud.
Okay.
If you're at a concert and you rock the show, and people coming up to you, and you know that hardly nobody and their mother have a CD player.
Right.
Like, let's be real. They may have it. It might be in a dungeon somewhere, but let's simply be real. Everybody's streaming, right? So what do? Well, you
Wanna
get
buy
your
a
stream
CD?
team.
Wanna buy a
Exactly.
CD? I remember I wanna buy a CD. Wanna buy a CD?
Yeah, I'll buy it for a coffee coaster.
Oh, damn it!
It's that bad. I mean, the technology of the CD is worth its weight in gold, but the trending of CDs relative to getting your music out there is pretty raw.
Okay.
So you take the plastic track, you rock the show, your team is out there. Can you still see me?
Yeah, you pause for a minute. I think somebody's trying to call in on your line. We can hear you loud and clear. We used to could hear you loud and clear. There you go. Yeah, you're backing at him.
So, in a nutshell, your music is in the cloud. You tap the back of the phone, poof, like magic code. Your music is now on their phone, and they can hit launch, hit download. If you didn't hear that part,
wow.
Then, if they have an outdated phone, you can turn around, take and buy the plastic track as a consumer or a fan for about $12. Turn it around a little bit there, and you have a USB that actually comes off the card.
That's amazing.
You stick that in your computer,
That's
and you
amazing.
see launch, you tap it, you hit download, connect your phone to your computer, bam. You sync it, it's on your iTunes, you got the music on your phone.
Wow.
Slide plastic tracks. We got the first plastic tracks in production as we're speaking right now, and they will be coming out really soon for our first volume, which is volume 2 of the Everybody album. Special track on there, Get Lit, was not on the original album. That's on there by Brandon Vader. So that's how we throwing down, and we're doing it hard.
Come on. That's it. So artists not only have a chance to debut their music, but they get a chance to debut their music along with celebrities debuting their music as well. So just imagine how many views, how many downloads, how many sales you can actually create for yourself in a pre-sale and in a sale. Just having that opportunity to be able to sell that track or that single or that EP, whatever it is you got going on, as being a part of Slide Plastic Tracks, and not having to be like me currently, where I'm toting around a book bag full of CDs and business cards, because I'm still a little bit old school, but I'm on Plastic Tracks, baby. It's going down. I'm going to let you know, baby. Come on, we get the Plastic Tracks. It's been amazing. It's been amazing.
We can put your link on there as well.
Okay. Because not just for artists, right? You can put bios on there. You can put your whole portfolio if you're an actor or actress. Oh, that's amazing.
And just put this in mind. You rock the show. So, mind you, even if you didn't rock it,
I'm rocking the show. I'm rocking the show.
Stuff, right?
That's right. I'm
but
rocking the show.
Let's say you rock the show and you sort of hop down. You know they're going to want your music. And they're going to take that music on their phone any day and all day, and they're going to give you $5 to $10 for those tracks. And all you got to do is tap back somebody's card, back to somebody's phone, so your music can instantly go on their phone. Slide Plastic Tracks is the way to go. I'm not even playing with you. That's the way to go.
That's real talk. Real talk. Shouts out Don Worldwide, J Worldwide Don says that's real cool. So I hope that you go visit the website, because it's all available on the website, right? Go ahead and give it to him, boss man.
www.slidetv.live.
That's it, all day long, baby. Oh my God, it's been amazing. I know you got a bunch of stuff to do, man, so I won't keep you long, but I'm going to definitely keep you strong. Is there anything that you wanted to get out to the public that we may have not had time to get out to discuss today that you really felt important, that you need to just kind of give to them before we get out of here tonight?
Sure enough. You know, many of you cats out there are stuck in the house. I'm kind of stuck too if I don't need to go to the supermarket and buy groceries.
That's right.
I keep my happy behind in the house until I don't want to be dodging sneezes and coughs all day long. Dodgeball for young people. I'm not down. Okay.
Dodgeball for young people.
I'm just putting it out there. Y'all may need to read a book. You know, learn something about this music industry. from the past so that you can use the information to thicken your abilities in the present.
Okay.
You know, there's a lot of concerts that you could be on if you just had more information about the music you're creating.
Okay.
And it just takes you making an effort and reading a book. Literally. Read a freaking book.
Come on.
About the industry.
That's right. Learn about your craft.
Now, we do consulting. We even do conservatories. Of course, you have to be in the ATL area during the conservatory to benefit from the conservatory. On Slide TV, if more people request it, I will do more shows on Slide TV. You can go on Slide TV at www.slidetvnetwork.com. That's www.slidetvnetwork.com. And just in case you didn't hear me, it's www.slidetvnetwork.com.
Baby. Yes.
Get a membership submission, and if you start requesting that you want to be tutored and helped in a conservatory, I will put the show on and start doing conservatories so that I'll have episodes where you can learn from A to Z about what you might need to be doing today in this industry for you to pop. Now, many things that I'm going to talk about in those conservatories are stuff that we are already doing.
That's right.
But you're still going to Slide TV to learn it.
Okay.
And there is a $12, 9-cent submission fee for 3 whole months.
Wow.
But you got to communicate with us. Go to the website. Email us. Find the email on the website. Email us. I would like to know more about the music industry. And then I will email you and tell you where to find the footage. And you go on there, you pay your submission fee, you start watching my episodes. We'll do the conservatory. A lot of stuff that you can catch by simply going to the show on Sundays, the Wow Show.
That's right.
You will hear things that you never heard before about the music industry.
A lot of information.
A lot.
A lot of information.
We talk all day on there, and I'm not always on there, but Too Deep and Smokey killing it.
You're talking all day. That's right.
And playing and spinning your music.
That's right.
And that's how it's going down.
Amen, 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 amen. So, I know, again, I keep saying that it's getting late, but since I got you here, I just can't let you go. I'm holding on for the public. We just can't let you go. What do you got going on, like, currently? What are some of the projects that we can look forward to with Sly Entertainment? Because I know we used to call them Unlocking the Truth, but there's a whole nother band coming out, man, that's just been out, popular, banging, popping, and now they're working on being part of Sly Entertainment and Sly Music. Tell us a little bit about that before we get out of here.
I can only tell you that it's in a secret box.
Uh-oh.
It's
money in a box.
We snatched them up from Sony Records.
Come on.
So we got them, and you can get them when we put them out there to be gotten. There's a few other secret boxes.
Come on.
Because we don't spill or divulge until we're ready to do the promotion. And that's because we got to solidify the deals first.
I was trying to peek in the box. When all the deals are
solidified, you will know right after we know. And we're going to give it to you and drop it like it's hot because that's what we're here to do. But right now, you caught me at secret box mode in most of the projects that we have. We're about to launch, though, on a few already. So, and it's happening because we're bringing awareness to the Sly brand through shows like yourself, the website, my public speaking, other shows I've been on, other entertainment industry personalities that are out there around the country, major artists telling major artists to hit Billy Sly up. We're even looking to do something with Supreme the Ruler.
Come on. Wow. Amen. Amen. That's huge. Shouts out to my man Tai. They've been rocking with us like the whole show almost. Shouts out to Jay Worldwide, Don, Marcella. I see you out there. Jameson Marsh. I can just go through the name and name everybody. My cousins out there in Buffalo, man. I see y'all rocking with us. Shouts out to everybody on the YouTube Live and on the Periscope. Make sure you are subscribing. Subscribe. Follow me on all social media. I'm Too Deep. IMTOODEEP. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the way back to MySpace. Yup, if you got MySpace, I'm on there. Follow me. I'm Too Deep. IMTOODEEP. Subscribe to the YouTube at Taiwan Barber. That's my government, man. Don't play. Don't play. I ain't got to go to the barbershop because my last name Barber, baby. We fading it up. We got fades and days. Listen, TAIWANBARBER. Make sure you join us on our new Instagram. We just started up an Instagram for the KFSM Radio. It is official KFSM Radio. Make sure that you follow us on Instagram so you can stay up to date with all the news, reviews, upcoming interviews. Each and every Monday, Celebrity Talk. Each and every Sunday, the YouTube Live TV is going down. It's soon to be on Roku, baby. It's going down. We doing it. Bad boy Billy Sly is plugging it in. And we rocking with this thing right here. It's time to go. Uncle Sly, I love you so very much, man. Thank you for your time, your knowledge, and all your information. And we just wish you the best and your family to be safe in this time. And if there's anything, man, you got the floor for the closing comments, boss.
Well, I have a quick question and closing comment.
All right.
Is there anyone listening in your audience have any last minute question?
All right. Any last minute questions if you got them? I see Ty still on there. They hitting the like button. Like. Thank you. I love the like buttons. Let me check over here on YouTube. I'm not seeing anything right now. We'll give them just a few minutes. And while we got them a few minutes, let's see if we can, okay. So can you tell us a little bit? Cause we'll just give them just a few seconds. Let's see if they got a question. If you got any final questions for Bad Boy Billy Sly, now's the time to ask them because we're going to let him go. Pop the Ripper. You got a new track with Pop the Ripper. I know it's not out yet, man. I heard it. It's like that boom bop, bang bop, booty shake, pop it, pop like it, drop it. What do we got coming? Is we got something major about to hit us in the head with it? Huh?
Secret box.
Oh, more secret box. You know boxes want to look in the box. I don't know, man.
Box on that one right now. It's not ready for release yet.
Oh man.
Not information or the actual track.
Amen. Well, I can tell y'all, we got some heat coming. Produced by Bad Boy Billy Sly and Pop the Ripper, man. Search Pop the Ripper.
Don Johnson.
And oh wow, see, it's going down. This joint is going down right here. Listen, one more time, it's your boy Too Deep. We are live right here on Celebrity Talk. We had the one and only Bad Boy Billy Sly in the building, owner of Sly Jams, Sly Records, Sly TV, man. Everything Sly around the business, but he gonna give it to you straight and help you get to the top. So make sure you go to the website, www.slytv.live. Check it out. Search what we got going on. Watch the videos. Get in. Get a part of this. Become a member of the situation and watch your career expand and grow to the top. Uncle Sly, much love. And we'll holler at you in a minute, man. You just be easy, boss, man.
Indeed, man.
All right.
Much love to you. And this is your boy, Bad Boy Billy Sly. Peace.
You know, we're going to crown out like this. I'll put me some. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not drinking Corona. We're going to get us some liquor. Let's go.
You thought I was frozen, didn't you?
What's up, this Jay-Z.
Hey, yo, this is Eminem.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Drizzy Drake.
Yo, what's up? This is Usher.
This is Big Snoop D-O-double-G.
Man, it's your boy Too Scoop.
You know it's them GS boys.
Yeah, man, it's Spice One.
This is your boy, Bad Boy Billy Sly.
Hey, yo, wings up. This your boy Judah the Freeze.
Yo, what up? It's the one and only Murphy Lee.
Yo, this your boy, thanks. That's right, it's your boy Havoc the Mouthpiece from the South Central Cartel.
This is Steve Arrington, a.k.a. The Invade, only on KFSM Radio.
KFSM Radio.
On KFSM.
KFSM Radio.
KFSM Radio.
On KFSM Radio.
KFSM. It's your radio station. KFSM radio station. KFSM radio station.